It is my pleasure to now announce Riley Rubin.
Look at that blue sky! What's up, y'all? My name is Riley Rubin Pajensky. I am black, trans, and Jewish. And I have a lot to fucking say. Move a little closer. Let's all feel this together. Let's go. In 1818, Frederick Douglass was born a slave. His master's wife saw the spark and potential in him and began to teach him how to read. But she quickly realized that he was too smart and struck the power of word away from him. So he took to the streets, bringing with him small amounts of bread whenever he ran errands. He would exchange the bread with poor white boys for books, and thus we were given one of the greatest thinkers, educators, and leaders. As Douglass famously said, knowledge is the pathway from slavery to freedom. What does that look like now? It looks eerily similar. We must contend with those who oppress us and one-up them. We will educate in the face of hate, and we will succeed, and next week we will vote. Make America what it never was. Make America brown and free. Make America free of misogyny. Make America pay for its ties to white supremacy. Make America apologize for the blood of our ancestors and queer brothers and sisters that we must act like we are over. Make America comfortable with the word reparations. So comfortable that my bank account reflects them. Make America pay for top surgery, for hormones, for the tuition of trans youth. Believe women, and also believe trans men, non-binary folks, butch dykes, queer babies, and all others who are not given the privilege or social capital as straight white men. If you are cis and white, I need you to put your hand up, because I am talking to you right now. You have a responsibility, you have a privilege, you have leverage. You have a family name, you probably have a degree, you probably have connections. How are you utilizing those things for the people around you? How are you utilizing your privilege to make sure this community can thrive? Activism can be a buzzword. It can be a lie. Your presence at a rally is important, but your work is essential. Google is free! Search for trans organizations and make them a priority. Don't make the work fall on POC, on trans folks, on those who may not have the spoons to do the heavy lifting. The right to vote is one that we cannot take lightly. There are millions of Americans who have been to jail for nothing more than marijuana possession, that are restricted from what should be their natural right. Think of them as you sit at home here in Rhode Island smoking a bowl in a state where weed is legal. Not voting is not an act of protest. It is an act of stupidity, and I dare you to challenge me otherwise. to fight to be first seen as more than 3/5 of a human. They then had to deal with the insane task of becoming educated and successful in a post-slave America. And then they were pushed out of the suffragette movement. As Susan B. Anthony stated, "I will cut off this right arm of mine before I will ever work or demand the ballot for the Negro and not the woman." And such is America. Such is the white woman in the pink pussy hat that will say she's not a TERF, but doesn't know how she feels about the trans woman sharing a locker room with her. Such is the white woman who goes home and does not challenge her racist father. Thanksgiving is coming. If you are not challenging your racist uncle as he cuts the turkey, lauding Trump and talking about the migrant caravan as if we were a leper colony, well, I hope your seasonless stuffing scratches your silent throat all the way down. I am not my ancestors, and I will tell your racist family off not only on your Facebook status, but if I see them in the grocery store, bar, street corner, or deli. There is no such thing as sympathy for a Nazi. There is no such thing as hearing out a white supremacist. The reason that white boy is angry, it's because we have a country that has told him that his worth far surpasses anyone else's, that he is entitled to maximum power. We went from two of the most educated, beautiful, and present humans in the Obamas to one of the dumbest, bombastic, and illiterate pieces of shit possible. And that is the power of whiteness, of straightness. If you are black, trans, queer, or anything in between, you can be the best and still be upseated by a white idiot. And that is the struggle we are up against. So you not voting? Absolutely not. Give POC rides to the polls. Ask LGBTQ youth if they need a mentor or an adult to go with them. Reach outside of the bubble that you know. If the past elections taught us anything, we walk amongst racists. We walk amongst people who are completely okay with trans rights being stripped away. Do not believe the narrative that liberal media spreads that Trump supporters are all Southern, uneducated hicks. That's a lie. They're closer than you think, and you must stand up to them. We must make sure that history does not just repeat itself, but turn into something we cannot come back from. We cannot revitalize the life of a trans teenager who has killed themselves. We cannot turn back the clock on suicide, and the trans community is impacted by that more than any other group in the country. Black trans women are lifeblood. They deserve not just protection, but love, a home, normalcy, decency, safety. Trans youth deserve a chance. They deserve to sit in a high school guidance counselor's office and be told the same thing as their straight, cis classmates. Challenge the educators in your life to do better. Challenge the medical professionals in your life to be more trans inclusive. Check their language. Check their assumptions. Your activism in those spaces will later make the difference for a trans person that follows. In the words of a friend, Bryn Kelly, a proud, positive trans woman who I had the honor of knowing, drinking cheap margaritas with in Williamsburg, and whose poetry often serves as a guiding light. Someone who this world lost much too soon. Be kind to each other. And to you and you and you, please hear this. Your presence is not a burden. Your mind is not broken. You are worthy and welcome. You are ferocious and beautiful. The world is not kind, but there is kindness in this world. You are more than your mental illness. You are more than your addiction. You are more than your trauma. Pain can, in fact, be temporary. Life can be worth living. Love can manifest in many forms. You do matter. You all matter. Please vote next week. Thank you so much.